From Unique Home Solutions. Good to see you again.
Thanks.
You got some sort of special offer you want to do right off the bat?
Yeah, before we start for roofs, now this is right up your alley. We're getting in the time of years to pass back to school, and it's going to be gutter cleaning time as the leaves start falling.
Yep.
So if you've got any interest in our products in the next year or so, we'll come out and clean your gutters absolutely free if you call, and you're the first 50 callers on this show.
Okay.
So like, we can clean your gutters, you don't have to pull the ladder out, and we'll do it all for free.
So you can dial, you know, now and still listen to what we're going to talk about. That's free gutter cleaning, man. There's people that pay a lot more than nothing to have their gutters cleaned so they don't have to deal with that.
I sure would, but I thought maybe you'd be one of the few that would want to just clean them.
Well, once in a while. Sometimes it's my alone time up on the roof all by myself. But we're here to talk roofs, and when people think about roofing material, they tend to think asphalt. If they hear something about like metal, they tend to think
it's a barn roof,
farmhouse,
something like that.
Yeah,
right.
vintage farmhouse.
No, what they have now, we've got a stone crushed steel with stone coating over it.
Okay.
So it deadens sound. It's hail resistant, and it's beautiful. It can look like shingles. It can look like shake. It can look like tile. It can get absolutely any look you want. But while we're talking about roofs, though, I'm going to show you a couple things. It doesn't matter if it's a shingle roof or a steel roof.
Okay.
The installation is actually more important than the roof itself.
Okay, I've learned that through some friends. Fortunately, mine isn't that bad, but
you see our starter strip here that we use. It's called drip edge.
Okay.
And you've got to run that along all the eaves, and you've got to run it along all the sides of the roof.
Okay.
Now it's expensive, so it's a real easy thing to stop because it's going to be covered by the shingle.
Right.
So if you don't know what you're looking for, the contractor might not do it.
Okay, but the drip, it's really important because it has a lip, and that the water doesn't go up
from
under.
Coming behind your gutters, getting up under the shingles, or down your wall, down in your siding, causing mold, rot.
So then it doesn't matter what, like you said, what your roofing material is if you're missing that.
Now I want you to tear that in half.
Is this, you try to embarrass me? Can I do it?
No, it's easy, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Look at that.
I wasn't sure if you were setting me up.
That's typical felt paper.
Paper, yeah, it's paper.
This is the underlayment we use here. It's called deck armor. Try to tear that in half. Now that'll embarrass you.
I won't use my teeth. My mom's watching.
So if you're going through the installation process and they're walking on this, what's going to happen?
It's going to tear.
You nail through it, what's going to happen? It's going to tear.
Tear.
An instantaneous leak, ready to go. What's going to happen? You're not going to get it done.
All right. Then I'll quit. But
it seals around the nails automatically. Prevents any kind of water leak ever. And now we talk shingles.
Okay.
This is next. This is your ice and water shield. It should go 2 foot up your valley of your eaves, and down your valleys. Now, what's important about this? When we get past the gutter cleaning time, we'll get to that really favorite time of mine of the year, winter. And so ice will build up.
Okay.
It'll tend to build up around your eaves. Or
wherever there's a corner, connection, or an angle.
And what this is, try to tear that.
I know.
It's a much thicker membrane that will prevent the water and the ice from building up and getting under your shingles.
2 feet?
2 feet up along your eaves, and then usually a foot on each side of your valley. Now I can leave this out, and you'll never know it. I can just run my shingles flush like that, and you'll not notice it for 3 or 4 years when your roof starts.
When you start, yeah, exactly. Well, or I've seen flashing that's maybe 6 inches. So they can, all right, we put in the flashing.
And they'll say that took the place of it. It doesn't.
It doesn't. All right, 2 feet, all right.
Now, if you want insulation value, don't forget one of our great products is our green energy barrier that actually would help your roof qualify for the tax credit.
All right.
So now you get down to our steel shingle. I want you to look at that. Granules aren't coming off.
No, which my gutters, that's what's mostly in my gutters, are granules from my shingles.
And just rub your hand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know.
So that's one of the advantages of steel over your common 30, 40 years.
Is that just because of how it's adhered to the steel?
Right. Okay. It's got a much higher asphalt coating to where it adheres to it.
You said it deadens sound. I think a lot of people would think that a metal roof, a steel roof, would be louder when there's rain, when there's hail, when there's...
With the stone brushed coating over it, you can feel it on it and see how thick it is.
It is very thick. I did notice that. That's sound deadening. Okay.
Yeah, it just deadens the sound. It's fire resistant. It's got the top fire rating in the country. So a lot of folks save about 5% on their insurance.
I was going to say, it just depends on the company, right?
Right,
and so
absolutely.
if you get something like this installed, you need to contact them, though. Make sure that hey, by the way.
By the way, I got this. It's also hail resistant. It's wind tested to 120 miles an hour. Ooh. So, I mean, it's a phenomenal roof.
Okay. How does it install then? Is it a panel system or?
It's a panel system, and you can see the channels that we put down each side of it, and then we'll fit the panels up into it.
Nice. Okay.
So that it's got loose for the give if there's any expansion and contraction.
Are there architectural types of homes where this is better suited than others if someone has, you know?
It can be designed for any home because we can give your home a shingle look like we have here. We can give you a clay tile look.
Okay.
We can give you a cedar shake look. There's not a look possible that we can't make.
So it doesn't matter how steep the pitch is or not? Or okay.
Actually, other than our installers, homeowners prefer a steeper pitch to water.
Other than installers, yeah. I can imagine they don't.
I think
want
our
to.
insurance company hates them and installers hate them.
So what does someone need to do? Just call?
Just give up a call. And remember, if you call on this show, it doesn't have to be roofs. Although this is roof month.
Okay.
It's our best sale of the year on roofs. We're trying to get all our roof backlogs so our installers have plenty of money for Christmas.
Sure.
So please give us a call if you've ever thought about a roof. But any of our products, if you look at our in-home presentation, we'll do your gutter cleaning completely free for you this year. You won't have to get out the ladder, and I can't think of a much better offer
No.
than that.
Well, you still have the Labor Day thing going too, the sweepstakes?
Oh, yes. You got about 3 more days.
Yeah.
You can enter today. What is today? Thursday?
Thursday, September 1st.
Tomorrow, Saturday.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do the drawing on Tuesday.
Okay.
And we'll be announcing the drawing on our website and over the internet and on TV later next week. But we're going to draw on Tuesday.
And that's applicable to any of your services, right?
Anything. You get $10,000, spend it however you want.
I'm on unique products. It's not just,
Well, yeah,
cash.
thanks.
Or anything like, yeah, exactly. But it is employee-owned, American-made products, and they've got warranties and guarantees that top anybody. So hey, awesome as usual. I'll try and not sweat as much next time. But
all right.
Keep
Thanks for
calling.
seeing.
Keep calling. First 50 when we